July 16th, 2019. That's when I purchased these Cowan E8 headphones, and they still work to this day. But they're big and bulky. They get the job done. They're extremely comfortable. I have not had, well, actually, I have had some issues with them. Trying to think, what issues have I had with them? Rain, it would short out one side, but I think it's because of the noise canceling microphones and stuff that's on the outside. What else? These ear cups, they're supposed to be magnetically connected to it. One came off, couldn't get it back on, had to clean a whole bunch of stuff, couldn't order anymore because they discontinued these or something. I don't know what company actually makes them or if any universal cups could work, but they still charge up. They use USB, what is that, mini or micro USB? One of those two. But these have been really great headphones and have not had too many problems. I still use them to this day. 2019. That is quite a few years to have some headphones and they not break. Over the years, I've gone through all different types of headphones. Some of the bone, those bone conductive ones, had some of those for a while where they sit on your, I don't even know what bone that is, but it vibrates and gets sound into your brain or ear canal or whatever. Those work good unless you're in a loud environment. So then that brings up another issue. So when when I would have those bone conductive ones, I could either put in earplugs or I go grab my Cowens. I would usually leave these right uh, in the van or whatever vehicle I'm in, and you see the plastic and whatever cover was on there got wiped away or melted off in the sun. But like I said, those still work good. Then had the bone conductive ones, those were good for a time until I broke them. I got a warranty for them. What was the name of that company? They honored the warranty. I can't. Well, they were the ones that created the whole bone conductive craze, which is pretty darn good. Then I found these right here. These are OWN, which they're probably going to connect. These little things rock. They have excellent, amazing sound, and they're extremely light. You could barely see them on your ear. Well, of course you'll notice them because they have a little bit of shine and shimmer to them, but they have amazing runtime. I have no issues with these except for few little things. You can only charge these with the case, and you can only turn them off if the case is closed. And having these in my pocket, rolling around on the ground, playing with the chunk, I broke the case. So the case flops around like this, and sometimes I can't, uh, cannot get it on there. For it to close, I have to do all of these things and jam it back in place. Then yesterday, this one, the left one, broke. Tried gluing it up. I'm going to try again with some better glue, like maybe even some epoxy glue to get it to try and hold on there. But this one, as you can see, broke. Here's the part that goes around the ear, and these are not earbuds. They just sit in front of your ear. They're not bone conductive. They're not earbuds, but they call them open ear, and these have been great. So ONN has a win. Now, there, when I do videography, I um, I tried to find the proper cord for this one. It's a I don't know what the actual size is. It's really tiny. I purchased a whole bunch of cords, and then got frustrated. But then I have, where's the cord? Because it sits in my pouch for my DJI microphones. Nope, that's a RCA. Just pull everything out. This, nope. Oh, I already had it in my hand. I have this cord right here. So this one I would plug into the receiver for the DJI microphones, and then this into my headphones. Not these, because it doesn't fit. It's too big. Needs a really tiny cord. So I started using my Shooting Ear Pro, my Walkers, and it has a plug right here in the back. So I would plug these up just like that, throw them on, and if you seen me filming, you probably saw me with these on, wondering why does he have on Shooting Ear Pro, but he's recording. That's because I need to hear the audio from whoever I'm recording. They might be at a distance, and I won't be able to hear them clearly. So this is my current setup for what I'm doing now. Let's get all of this stuff out of the way. And it's been working fine. I haven't had any issues except for being tethered to the device, meaning the receiver for the DJI microphones. So now, what I have done, I purchased to replace these right here. I purchased some over ear ONNs, and they have the best of both worlds for everything that I need. They have hear through, where it amplifies all the noise around you so you can hear everything. They're not made for shooting, but who cares? I'm using them for audio monitoring. They also have the correct plug, so if I wanted to plug into the receiver for my DJI microphones, I can do that. But since they're Bluetooth, I can Bluetooth listen and monitor using a Blackmagic camera app to monitor the audio that's going in, and I'll be able to monitor all the different audio feeds that are coming in via Bluetooth, and they charge via USB-C. Unlike these micro, it's micro or mini USB. Can never remember which one that was. But let's see if these work, and open this up. What does it say? Up to 35 hours of playtime. And it says open here. Or maybe that was just that. So you can see what's in the box. It comes in the case and everything. Let's rip this open and see what we got. So taking everything out of the box, it all comes in this nice little case, which I'm not sure. I doubt that I'll be carrying around the case, and which ear is for which. So this is the left ear, that is the right ear. They are really light because these right here are heavy, but they last an extremely long time and they put out a lot of bass. These are light. I can barely feel them. So that's a benefit and a plus. These are heavy. These are heavy. These are light. How do they fold up? Let's see, without breaking them. Oh, they just fold flat. So they fold flat just like these, which is cool. And just took them out the box. Have to test the audio on them. They have touch sensors right here, so you can swipe up to put up the volume, swipe forward and back for next and last song, and swipe down for to lower the volume, and then the multifunction everything is right here in the middle. Now with these had a whole bunch of functionality. There's no buttons on here, but you press and hold, I believe it skips to the next song. You double tap and it'll answer the phone. You tap once. The only thing with these, you cannot do anything with the volume. That wasn't a deal breaker, but it that tapping everything for all your gestures was very interesting. Let's see what else we have in here. Got these two pouches with cilia or a power dryer. It's a USB A to USB C cable. And that cable that I was telling you about, which is somewhat similar. The other one that I have, as you can see, this is just a straight in. The other one I have has a 90-degree angle that gives me better options, but I'm going to keep and hold on to this, test everything out, and let's hook it up to something, see how the audio sounds. Think you're supposed to just press the power button here and set power on. It has a bass button. Whoa, it's talking to me. Normal, bass boost. Let me do that so you can hear it. And I'm not sure what that is. Ambient sound, ANC high. Oh, so you can hear. Oh, the ambient sound, like the hear through. Wow, that is awesome. Like I could hear myself talking. I don't know how many microphones it has on the outside. So this is already great without even hooking it up to a device to listen to be able to hear ambient noise around you for safety. That's going to be great, especially running heavy equipment and machinery. You want to keep the machine noise low, but you want to be able to hear everything around you. Let's see, what else do we have? How to charge it, the multifunction, the plug. Which device is this? Nope. Here's my main iPhone. Bluetooth settings. Probably just should have swiped. And is it showing there? Yes, O and N over ear ANC. Hearing stuff outside. I just said that it was connected. And let's play something, see how it sounds. Oh, now other reviewers said that it didn't have that good of bass. Right now, playing my son's favorite song, which is Annabelle the Servant. He calls it the Fruit Farm song. I don't know. it's a wild thing, uh, but it's a Hebrew rapper that the little chunk really likes, and this sounds good, even with the ambient noise to be able to hear outside of you. Let's ANC high. Ooh, ooh. So then that's a noise cancellation. ANC high, you can't hear anything outside. ANC low, and now off. So that's the normal setting, but ambient sound to be able to hear around you is great. I wonder how much battery power it uses. And normal bass boost. This is pretty darn good. It's going to be awkward to try and have these on with a cowboy hat. So I'll probably have to have the band to the back, but it's almost straw hat season. This Oklahoma weather has you all over the place. Like right now, I think it's 30 something degrees outside, and 2 days ago it was 85. It's all over the place, but got some new headphones. I got to hook these up to the iPad to see if I can monitor the sound through there when I'm recording. Because tomorrow, at last minute, I got asked to record a wedding. So I'm going to have to break down all of my gear and pack it up, get set up tomorrow. Thought I was just going to a wedding. Now I'm going to be recording a wedding. So that's going to be fun. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all have any questions about this, uh, any of the headphones that I use, or any of the stuff that I do, don't hesitate to leave a comment, ask a question, or if you know someone that needs an answer from one of my other videos, don't hesitate to ask. I'm always available unless I'm not. Y'all have a blessed one. Take care and shalom. Yeah. This that is something I've never had before. When you take them off, it automatically pauses whatever you're listening to. Or and when you put them back on, it starts playing again. That is very interesting. You don't have to touch anything. It just knows that they're off your head. Is it because it's spread out? No. Can it read my Is it up here? I don't know what it is. There's a sensor somewhere that tells them that it's on your head. What if I do one ear like that? No. If I do both ears off of my ears, nope, still playing. Take it off your head and it stops playing. Never had any headphones that did anything like that. That's interesting. I still have to figure out the controls on the side, but if you take them off and it pauses, that is a extra bonus and benefit. So got to play around with these some more. So y'all take care. Shalom.